Where we come in, we offer something called a deferred sales trust, which is not a 1031 exchange. And in fact, it eliminates the need for the 1031 exchange. You have none of the like-kind replacement requirements. It works for any asset of any kind. So business, Bitcoin, stock, real estate of any kind. And when you sell, you also have no timing restrictions.
I want to do a quick recap. And I know there's been a lot of people that have, a lot of listeners have probably seen you before and heard about the deferred sales trust, but our audience is always growing here. You mentioned a 1031 exchange. If you would talk about what a 1031 exchange is and how a deferred sales trust is different than a 1031.
Yeah, so a 1031 exchange is a continuity plan where you're selling investment real estate and you're rolling it or trading it into investment real estate. That's a simple way to think about it. And the reason you do that is to be able to defer the capital gains tax and compound your wealth. It's a great way to build your wealth when the deal you're buying makes sense. Like you would have bought it anyways, and you happen to be selling something at hopefully a good price, and you have a good gain, and you can make the tax flow, debt flow, and cash flow work. So all of the stars align. And it used to be, I think, much easier when even just a decade ago. I think it's even more competitive these days to find deals that make a lot of sense with where interest rates are at. But if you can find it, they're great. So that's a 1031 exchange. It doesn't work for a business, doesn't work for Bitcoin, doesn't work for stock or a primary home. And so where we come in, we offer something called a deferred sales trust, which is not a 1031 exchange. And in fact, it eliminates the need for the 1031 exchange. You have none of the like-kind replacement requirements. It works for any asset of any kind. So business, Bitcoin, stock, real estate of any kind. And when you sell, you also have no timing restrictions. So you can invest at any time. You can dollar cost average. You can put it into multiple investment classes. You can put it into debt. I think real estate private debt's been really attractive these days. We had clients sold a $13 million asset, put a lot of it into Bitcoin, and that had a big run up. So the cool thing is you can have flexibility with your wealth. So that's the main difference between the deferred sales trust and the 1031 exchange.